Hello, YouTube. Okay, so anyway, the level that I used to dress in high school was Snoop Dogg and Frieza. Now, I got a hole from sucking on a titty, specifically Vanessa's. So every time I spoke, there's now a hole. Literally, something comes out. It's getting really serious. Because the truth behind this podcast is, they can't stand my trifling quality. Now, there may be a second round where they actually try it, but this video is about everything. Not the misconception with my 4 because that's the original thing. If you go back on it, it's what they try to avoid. So the biggest thing that you need to know in this video is that literally, me playing Storm, literally the original one that's, the second one for the PS3 is really, so out there nowadays because with things like Storm Connections, we don't have anything that's clear. I mean, we need something today, like one whole picture, like literally, sick ass graphics, literally, multiple characters, grab, special, and that's it, literally, and, this is all about, multiple things, like, the main aspect of this video is my mom had ex named Jason, and when Jason came over, literally, it was around the time where I was a Storm 2 fanatic. And Jason was cool because there's this one hidden bar about Nicki Minaj that specifically, held back, I think, for a reality show, and I just can't get over it. And I hope I get regulation for this channel because I'm trying to delete certain videos that are, stopping me, from growing, especially copyright videos that stop me from monetizing content. I definitely need to pay for equipment, I know I need to pay for equipment. I'm going to make another video about that, but there's a big, misconception that you have. I know I'm not going to get away with the double empowerment or formula anymore. So I'm asking, to be extremely straightforward. Now, when I mean, literally Storm, I'm talking about literally, there was different characters that I had running gags with, like, there was Shikamaru, Orochimaru, and Deidara, and, that's when I would rank up, and my brother would always hate, what I would do is, I would use a snake, literally, to trap you, and then I would catch you in a grab, literally, and there's a whole lot more, like, there's this guy named Deidara, literally, where you kept on spamming birds, they go into one straight line, and nobody knows how to beat them, so literally, I got this character, named Sugetsu, literally, and I'll throw a little water dragon out there, it would fuck him up, literally, and then, I'm trying to literally see that shit. I'm trying to see that shit projected. Nowadays, things are crazy. I know people like, Damo, Babylon, know Fortnite, literally, when they play Fortnite, it feels like it's the end of the world. Or when you buy a first car, literally, you know that you're about to die, literally, but they really feel 70, so I don't fall for that shit. This is crazy. I mean, this was really crazy. Do not talk to me about anime anymore because I just knew the thing in and out. Not like if I was actually in Japan, but I just knew this thing was gonna fucking end because I looked during the entire duration. I was literally, in high school when Haruhi Suzumiya was hot, literally, so you have to understand that, literally, I don't fuck with this thing called, One Punch Man. This is that anime defeating the purpose of it. If you don't know, literally, Haruhi Suzumiya is about a girl who has autism, literally, that doesn't want normal shit. She wants an alien, literally, she wants a detective, she wants this, and that, and she gets all those things, and it's crazy. I had shows that used to relate to my autism. I had things like Soul Eater that went, literally in progression, adjacent in progression with Depth the Kid. And there is no such thing as adjacent nowadays. There's no such thing, literally, with Fortnite, literally. Quitter, none of that. Nothing is adjacent nowadays. And I have to say, literally, it's very hard. I mean, it's very, hard to predict, what's gonna happen, in the future because, I tried that shit before, literally. There was a time, literally, where I thought it was an apocalypse. I listened to Dave Chappelle, and it was just not working. And there's this guy who I knew called Chris Rose, literally, who secretly cosplays a Super Jail. Spoiler alert. Well, I was talking to him about Hustlon versus Motor Hero. And the thing you don't know about Junior Year is that I saw Janelle. And I just, could not get over it. I couldn't take it anymore. Let's get on to my mom's friends, my mom's exes, because what I did was, I broke down. If she has a man on Facebook that asks her, literally, if she has big ass and titties, and she's still, going out with her, and she tells you to take it slow, that means you're being punked. But since nobody wants to, reward the coronation, of the series, literally, I'm gonna just flat out say that within the barrio, me and her men were equally matched. She had 2 boyfriends. She had Jason, and she had Nick Anderson, the pastor, the preacher, listening to gospel rap. Alpha and Mega does that to you. The thing with Jason was cool. I was showing him Japanese music, I was showing him Linkin Park, and he was loving it. Then I showed him Justin, and he really got pissed off. You know why? Because it was really the fucking shit. And Jason feels for that. And he used to be a prison warden. Just like Felicia, and it's some really serious shit because I love Jason, and he's one of the best characters on the channel. What ended up happening is one time Jason asked to borrow my iPod Lily for work, and he said the music on there was really cool. If you complain about pussy every day, to your mom just like that, just understand that Lily, you are on par with somebody that she dated. It's so out of pocket. I mean, it's so out of pocket. Literally, not the fact that Noel said out of pocket, but it's really, really, how did I get stuck here, Lily, with, Lily, multiple series with Asta, Lily, having green eyes, and Lily, nobody put my name or anything. Lily, how did this shit all happen? Why am I figuring out that Lily with curly hair and Adamo and Chris figured out that I fucked Jennifer Lily and they're still treating me the same? It's really, really monotonous when you don't give me jurisdiction, Lily. I don't know if Lily have covered the Morse code. I know some parts, Lily, are hidden, for you not to hear. But that don't lose your head is on hit. I think about it every single day. What would I do, Lily? I would kill Lily for the back in the day when we can actually customize wallpaper. I know what that does. You know what intellectual things do? They make you horny, Lily. They make you want girls like Abby. They make you, go out of your way, say the right things at the right time. But never, never ever, go up against someone like Teal. Then your perspective gets destroyed when it's a fair trade-off. What that ends up happening is that's how quarantine starts. I don't want to, snitch on anybody, but that's how Lily our quarantine starts. I use the actual definition of quarantine, to fuel the conversations. Like when it came to Corona, with Solar Girls, what I did was this move. If you're not allowing me to say it, if the spider string, Lily, is still being spread like arachne, Lily, what's my favorite thing, Lily? When I used to get high in high school, Lily, Robert Spector would come over, Eric, Robert, watch this. It was really thank shit, Lily. The ending, Lily, where arachne indication. I did this move to look just like the FTN mob, Lily, with the two Solar Girls. And it was funny. One of them was Corona, and another one was Medusa. I just can't believe it. I just really, really, really need to make a grasp on it. Like, I just downloaded, a song from T.I. called No Mediocre. Lily, back, when I was drawing in the past in high school, Lily, it reminded me of India. Lily, you're trying to convince me this, and that. Oh, all I saw was fact. Now, if you want fact with no emphasis, if you're trying to do something adjacent, you need to get an adjacent reward. It's been proven over and over again with the Till and the time that, Lily, you cannot handle, Lily, anything adjacent. Because it means that you have to reward my move and storm. You can't Lily go outside with adjacency, Lily, and then try to go along with it. That's a lesbian cop trying to make come versus come easier. Anyway, the whole meaning, Lily, I did have a real reality show, and it was, Zane. And Zane was the strongest of the Crypt at the time in Funimation. Mom knew it, Christopher Sabat knew it, Lily, Uncle Tommy knew it, everybody knew that Zane means Crypt. He's from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. What ended up happening was, there was originally an Obelisk Blue, but since I had Kira Brianna, Lily, I'm just like, Lily, I'll be Zane from now, and I already played Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm like, yo, it's all good.